Right. You guys read the title right. After like fucking 4 months, we finally got another update for Bendy and the Dark Revival, and I'm gonna show you exactly the reason because I got the notification literally like an hour ago that this happened. So so we're gonna pop over here. We're gonna pop over here. It's black right now, I know, but I'm gonna set this up here. Today, small update and patch notes. So we're gonna click on that. So out of the archives, accessible through the main menu after game completion. If I don't see that, I'm gonna be mad. I better see that. Localized subtitle menus, okay, so different languages basically. Bug fixes, performance improvements. Reduce the occurrence of game freezing in some areas. Reduce dead enemy body count to prevent physics issues. Many typo corrections. Apparently there's a lot of typos in this game. I didn't know. And then more secrets. That's what I'm probably most intrigued about, aside from the archives. More secrets. There's more secrets that they added into the game, which and then there's another one by Mike Mood here. Whoops, sorry about that. I just did a quick hotfix for this version to fix the additional campus crush magenta machine. Okay, I guess maybe like a glitch happened. I don't know. But yeah, so we're just gonna pop right in here then. There we go. So, Bending the Dark Revival. Here we are once again. Ha! Yes! Archives. So we're going to check out the archives. And I honestly don't know what the other secrets could be. So I don't know what to expect for secret-wise. So I don't know if I want to try and go... I don't know if I even want to try and go hunting for them. But yeah, we're just mainly going to look at the archives today. So... so yeah, let's just... I guess we're just gonna go right in. Okay, we're hopping right in. Alright. Hope everyone's enjoying their day. I'm doing okay. I got from work a little bit ago. Oh shit, okay, so this is like completely different. Oh, that's how I exit. Can I not pause? I can't pause. I have to exit through there. Oh my god, this is actually... Ah, Mendy! Wait, what is it? Welcome to the archive... Wait, so the archives. Welcome to the archives of Bendy and the Dark Revival. It's filled with numerous characters, and each had a critical role to play in the progression of the game. Here in the archives, you will learn a little bit more about them in a up-close and personal way. Feel free to explore. I hope it's at least bigger than the last game, where it's like, where it was like, okay, so Bendy, you're so cute. You can see the full model of him without him, like, pretty standard thing, but like he's so cute. He's so cute. All right, Bendy, the iconic imp. Was redesigned for Dark Revival to stand out a bit from his traditional cartoon appearance. By giving him a suit of clothes, he posed some minor challenges, specifically creating a face that sported the classic Bendy eerie smile, but still managed to be heartwarming in the right conditions. He is a fan favorite, so his design had to be just right. During production, we originally envisioned Bendy to talk with a series of cute squeaks to contrast the dark, low voice of the Ink Demon, but this turned out to be very distracting, and the idea was scrapped pretty early on. So we could have had little Bendy talk? Are you serious? I'm kind of disappointed. I feel like it would have been it would have been more adorable. Even though it might be distracting, I feel like that would still be adorable. People wouldn't be just sitting there listening to talk all day. That'd be adorable. Come on. You'd be kidding me, man. Oh, here's the machine, but we'll get to that in a minute. They got Beast and the original Ink Demon with a lot of dead bodies. Okay, so there's different things here. Okay, so the Ink Demon. As the world of Dark Revival became more complex and established, we realized the Ink Demon's design needed a complete rethink to match our new tone. Previous versions of his appearance looked absolutely silly when placed in the world alongside the other characters. This looks like a squishmallow. No amount of creepy music or screen effects could conceal how out of place he looked. The Ink Demon needed to look different than everything else in the world and show a natural progression of the Ink Demon's evolution as Wilson held the cycle in place. Beast Bendy. Returning for the climax of the Dark Revival, Beast Bendy also was revisited with the mindset of making him far more powerful and beast-like. Traditionally, in most horror games, they tend to build to a point where the main villain becomes a final form monster as a final boss. It's practically a trope. Our idea, what if you got to play as the final form instead? I mean, that was pretty awesome. That was definitely pretty unique. That was awesome and unique. Okay, Ink Machine, designed by Tom. Okay, so lore shit here. Map has probably streaming in this as well. Designed by Thomas Connor by the Gent Corporation, stolen by Joey Drew, retrieved by Archgate, and once again reclaimed by Gent. The Ink Machine's next adventure is a mystery. I hope this gives us some sort of insight on what the next game, because there is no doubt in my mind going to be a third game, and I am excited for what they might have in the future. Obviously we're not going to know when said thing is going to happen, but you know, it's just whatever. Little Devil Lounge. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, these two, Wilson. Wilson cartoon. Wilson was a difficult character to balance. At first, the players are purposely led to believe that he is one note character, obviously evil with an over-the-top villain personality. No shit. But as the story progresses, we see other sides of the character, and the player becomes muddled with who this man really is. In one draft, Wilson has written as a servant of Nathan Arch Jr., a separate character at the time, but the story made far more sense when the two characters became one, eliminating a lot of needless narrative complexity. Creepy old bitch. Alright. Audrey cartoon. Audrey is a kind-hearted rogue with courage, determination, some flaws. just roasting her own character. Some flaws in a deep, dark past. To make our story work, we needed a newcomer to the cartoon studio world, and Audrey was the perfect fresh eyes to help the experience the event. Fresh eyes to help the experience the adventure. To help experience the adventure, not the experience the adventure. I think I typed that wrong. From day one of production, we knew that if people didn't connect with Audrey by the end of the game itself wouldn't be successful. Fortunately, right, she turned out to be quite memorable indeed, and stands out from the other members of the cast. So success. Can I open this? Oh, I can. Harold, no! Too much dry air, not enough fish food. That's a cool little secret there. Oh, the butcher gang. Oh, these are the enemies. Oh, you motherfuckers. Alright, keepers. You guys weren't that bad. You guys sounded creepy, though. Sounded very creepy, but you guys weren't that bad to go up against. Okay, so the keepers. Wilson's deadly guards and scientists. They aren't perfect, but the keepers will get the job done, no matter the cost. They are responsible for pressing the ink demon inside a smaller form, keeping his powers sealed away, till Audrey came along and unknowingly changed the situation. The keepers were visually designed to reflect the dangers and evils of the ink machine itself. Faceless beings made of gears and wires with no sense of morality, ordered around like cattle, a creation living without purpose. Shit, man. Alright, Piper, or is it all gonna be the same? Yeah, it's all gonna be the same. Are you even gonna be the same too? I don't want to stare at you for too long. I don't like her. Alright, the Butcher Gang. Barley, Charlie, and Edgar, the three original members of the Butcher Gang, were formed from the ink machine, deconstructed by Alice Angel for body parts, and bond together to stay alive with sneak attacks on their prey. In Dark Revival, we meet an artificial fourth member of the gang, Carly, the ghost girl. Although, when you begin to examine her closely, Carly appears to only be a shell with perhaps someone inside. That girl, it's that girl that wanted her to be alive. What was her name? Jane or something? It was like there was like an audio log before we got introduced to her, and where she was talking about that she made Carly. She's in there. She's in there. I 100% guarantee it. Sammy. Oh, there's a lot more here. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I want to go down there yet. Yeah, you know, yes, I do. We saw you like in one scene. St. Lawrence, the famous music composer of the studio. I'm surprised you even have a model. St. Lawrence originally had a slightly larger role in the story of Dark Revival, but in a story already filled with so many characters, making them all play a meaningful part became a challenge. He was ultimately sidelined in favor of telling a more Korean storyline, although it is interesting to note that St. Lawrence appears to have mastered the flow ability in the ink machine long before Porter and Audrey could wield it. Interesting! He has the flow ability. Okay. I did not know that. Interesting. I will try and keep that noted. Noted, alright. Lurker, or Steve. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm surprised you called him the Lurker, not Steve, as he became to be known. There's literally a thing saying his name is Steve. Was originally created as a brute type enemy that would free roam the way the Lost Ones do, but ultimately felt unnecessary as the random ink demon encounters already fulfilled the role of putting in the player on edge while exploring previous traversed locations. In the end, Lurker found a much better calling as an unlikely ally, effectively expanding him into more than just a typical enemy. I'm glad we didn't have to fight this fucking thing, and I feel like if we had the ink demon and then Steve and then fucking Lost Ones, it would have been just the worst. It would have been the worst. So that was honestly a good call on their part. Alright, well, that was the Awesome Archives. So keep in mind, you actually have to complete the game, which of course I have already. You have to complete the game in order to actually... you have to complete the game to basically unlock the archives. So I'm glad I managed to. I'm glad I already played through this game, so I got access to that. The secret stuff I'm probably not going to try and hunt for, just because that'd probably take forever for me to try and figure it out, because I'm not very smart. So, yeah, but I hope you enjoyed this just half-hour little mini stream of just going over the archives. I wanted to stream that just because, you know, just something to kind of. Just kind of boredom and just curiosity, and I feel like streaming it. So, but I know I said bendy content is not going to happen. There was not supposed to be any more bendy content, but then this happened, so that's why I wanted to do this. And for bendy content wise, of what's actually supposed to be happening is that there'll be a little bit of Dark Revival content here and there. Now that we're done with Bending the Ink Machine, and there will be stuff on Boris and the Dark Survival as well, but I'm not going to be as excessive about it as I did with Bending the Ink Machine. So, because like so far I've only done with the Dark Revival, I've only reacted to songs and I've played the game. So, I mean, I've done a standard amount of stuff with this game, and I plan to do more, so... but yeah, with that, I hope you all have enjoyed. I'm probably going to be getting off here, and just maybe I'll do another stream with like Lucas or something. So yeah, hope you all have enjoyed. Make sure you go hit that like button. Make sure you go subscribe if you have not yet. And I will see you all in my next stream. Okay, this is me, Future Brandon, editing this video. And a little thing to kind of note, that not everything was shown in this video, obviously, since this is the end of the video. But if you do want to see everything that was actually in this stream, then go see the original stream. It is in the Bending the Dark Revival playlist. So if you want to see the full thing, go check that out. If you want to see the playthrough of me actually playing the game, check that out. I might play through it again simply just because... the first playthrough was really laggy, and the other times I was streaming me trying to play through again, I've never gotten back into finishing it. So, but yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed. If you want to see the whole thing, again, go check out the stream in the playlist. It's of been in the Dark Revival. And even with that, I hope you'll enjoy this good video of me going through the archives of Bending the Dark Revival. Hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. See you guys next time.